Good morning, guys. Hey, I had a quick trade this morning. Still trying to figure out how all this three programs going to work together, but took a small position here. Added on at the 78.6. I've got a quick turnaround, and I covered the position up here at the top. So I bought at 79.7 and 1 point lower. Was able to catch this rotation back up. We should be now getting a extension down. Not a bad morning so far. It's 8:40. I'm up 2,100 so far this morning. Just wanted to tried to catch it, but I can't get all the daggum programs to work right so far. It's going to take me probably over the weekend to figure out how things are going to go. But let's see where this thing might go. It's broken the 61, so looks like the 70. Looks like this actually might hold a little bit here. See, I've got down pressure coming though. Let's see what it bounces to. If it can't get through here, we're going to rotate. I wouldn't expect anything higher than a 50% retracement. Alright, I'll pause the video and see if something else sets up, and I'll try to pause this and see where we go. Alright guys, so tried to get short at 1279.1, 10 contracts, of course. They give me one. So way it might be this morning. Alright, I'm gonna we'll see where it goes. I can't believe that. Alright, I'm gonna take 77.8 if they give it to me. Might be the way morning just goes. Actually, I'm gonna take this one tick above the 61. There we go. Well, that would have been my of the 1,000. Now instead of being, now we're at 2,200. So I made $100 there. Alright, I'll pause the video. It might be just the way the morning is. Good morning so far. So I'll pause the video and come back. Alright guys, went long 1278.1. It did hold the 70. Well, one tick below the low of the day so far. Let's see. This is a 61% extension from this move down. So I'll pause the video. I did cover here. Was short from here. Covered one, and then alright, I'll pause the video. Alright, it's still trying to find its footing here and figure out what it wants to do. I do see one little push up, so I went ahead and just gonna cover half here for five. What would it be? 6 ticks, and then have the other one right underneath here. So we'll see what kind of reaction we start getting from here. I do see a push. They just got to give me a little bit more time to see if this other, the higher time frame is going to unfold. But I'm going to go ahead and take this here if it hits it, and then make a decision what to do with the rest. Alright, they're starting to come into. Alright, first target's hit. Let's see if they can go ahead and we can get this rotation up to the Got to break this high here. It's going to be the tough test that it has. You know. I'm going to split these up. That might be it anyway. Look at that. Alright. Bounce on up and I don't want to give any of this back, so man, went right to the high. Alright, I'll pause the video. Alright, starting to rotate back up a little bit, and I'm got a little bit of a upward trend line working here. Let's see if 73, 78.3. See if we can get a little quick pop up to get these first 3 contracts out of the way. Price action I thought was gonna make it this time, so I'll pause the video. Alright, we're one tick away. Let's see if what kind of reaction we get here this time. Alright, that's the 3rd time. Let's see if I can get the 4s taken. Alright, those are taken. Let's see if we can get one more last rotation up. What was that number? 79.5, 79.7. Okay. What I'm gonna do is what was that? 80. Make it an even. Alright, so now we're getting that rotation up, you know, short, covered, bought, and took a little bit of heat, first target. Gonna go ahead and start covering this. It's 909, if they'll give it to me. Take 5s if they'll give it to me, and they're just gonna steadily start walking this thing down. Alright, let's see if I can get it's you know what, I'm just gonna take the tick. I'm gonna move this 1 point from the entry, and we're at 25.60. So if this stop gets hit, you know, I'll be at 24.60. It'd be a good morning, and I'm gonna be done for the day. It's Friday, and there, you know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on this afternoon, so I'll pause the video. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. It's break even stop, so they took the commission out. So end of the day at 25.50. It's 9:16 in the morning. Um, Not a great day. A lot of chop as you see this morning. So I'm going to call it, and everybody have a great day.